are now about to witness the awesome Jiu-Jitsu gear crushing might of the I'm in up a nice hotel. I got a Eugene Robinson show. Stomper. Welcome, my friends, to a show that seemingly never ends. This is version, people version 372. Things off the show Stomper. I'm trying to be quiet. Yeah, I got neighbors. Bob Riley singing us in from Stigmata on the record Calling of the Just. Still available from Revelation Records in Huntington Beach, California. The song itself is called Intro All of Nothing. Huntington Beach, California, where they hit your car with a hammer, shoot you to death, usually in a nightclub, and run your mayor full time out of town to open up the LA restaurant. It's somewhere in Central Florida. Listen well. In fact, this is the song that made me sign those guys. God, I know I've said that before. Can't time it today. Let me have my own shit. But listen well. But I'm taking a real good look. I'm taking a real good look at your face. Like that. So being payback is for always nothing. All right. Version 3. Let's see if I can do it more gracefully than that. 3-7. No, that's not 7. 3-7-2 of the Eugene S Robinson Show Stomper, and I am here in. Well, you know what? One of the best ways. Typically, what will happen is in the old days when they were attempted robberies with the band, and this would be Whipping Boy, the guy who puts on the show, which means he's got connections in the music world of whatever place you're playing, will say you can either stay with me, in which case everybody who was at the show knows where you were staying, or you can stay at this hotel, in which case, friends are friends of friends. If inevitably the town scumbags know where you are. We don't do it that way now. What we say is, how soon do we need to be where we're going? How close can we get to avoid traffic? And what's the cheapest option there? So it's like so you can't find us. It's like a roulette deal. And I believe we're somewhere outside of Oklahoma City. Nice room. You see the couch back there. You can see the couch back there. I believe that's the bathroom over there. And Mr. RP, if you could handle that thing this week, you should know that those guys from Implant Soul, the Ukrainian heavy metal band that I did 2 songs for, they sent the record there. So that's one of the packages you're going to have to pick up. And they're probably going to want a copy of my driver's license because I think those guys sent it registered mail. So I will email you, I will text you a copy so you can say, look, I got his key. Here's his picture. You can give me the package. RP, for those of you who don't know, is helping me up. He's helping me tie up loose ends with that thing. That thing that I got that I had to leave undone when I left California. That thing, he's taking care of that thing for me. So the picture sucks. Yeah, I know. Well, for that, I think that's your deal. So what the biggest surprise is that is the number No, the picture says I don't know. I got 2 bars out of 3. I'm as far from from the main front desk as I could be in this hotel. So maybe it's got to blast through all these walls. The signal, I don't know. But you can at least see the face. You know what it looks like. So the cool and the best part about outside of Jimmy is how many of you actually showed up to the shows. You had TM, Grand Rapids. You had, well, I don't know if these guys want me to put them on Front Street. You had Candy Ass last night. You had, oh man, there were like 6 of you who showed up. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, they won the basketball championship, and then everything else is gone out. So about 6 of y'all showed up, and another. I guess TM showed up to the book show, not the actual show. Gave me a book to sign. Yeah, I know just want me putting this shit out there, but opened it up. And, given the fact that we have like 17 more days before I got to pay June again, opened up and inside was a little something for you and your troubles. You know what I got? I got something for your troubles. So that was really nice. And Candy Ass's woman was with him last night. Completely delightful to meet face to face in person. It was a real blast. And everybody to a person, though I said, look, I'll put you on the list. Well, I did put Candy Ass on the list, but he had a ticket for his girl, so that worked. But everybody bought tickets, at least one. So that is cool. Now I'm here in Oklahoma. You need to know if you're close to Oklahoma, Tom Murphy, the other TM, there's no show tonight because the promoter in Oklahoma City canceled it. All right. Now, this is an interesting thing. The promoter canceled it because they were into us for $1,600, but they sold 3 tickets. So they say you can play for $800, not a precedent that you want to establish because that's the kill fee, or we'll pay you the kill fee and you just eat food to relax. So we decided to relax because the shows in the South have been slightly subpar. I don't care. It's the first show, the first tour for this band. So a certain amount of that is understandable. And also, I've not wanted to do that cheesy record label guy shit. I'm saying, used to be Oxbow, and now it's Boonwell. If you remember, between Whipping Boy, of course you don't remember. Between Whipping Boy and Oxbow, I was so desperately afraid that people would just do that kind of hand me off, muso kind of shorthand. Oh, it's just like Whipping Boy, but that I had no credits on the record, no name, nothing but a mailing address and like a phone number. That's it. Nobody. Lydia Lunch was on the second one. No, Klaus Florid was on the first one. No credits. No, because those names don't help. It's the music. Now you don't have to listen to anything else except for the music. So with this tour, it was very much the same thing. Didn't want to lean heavily on the Whipping Boy transaction. None of that. This is just a band. Boonwell. If you know about it, you show up, but you don't show up. And a lot of it was a test market because, last time I played Tennessee was with Oxbow at Muddy Roots, but that was a big festival, all right? Whipping Boy hadn't played there since 1983. So the South, Atlanta, I haven't been there ever to play a show. I've been there on a spoken word tour, but not for a show. So it was all an experiment. So the guy says 3 tickets. I go, cool. We're canceling the show. Now I'm going to rest, got a hotel room, I'm going to do the show, did the Substack. Okay. As soon as it's announced that the show has been canceled, I get 10 fucking emails of people going, oh, what's happening? And I'm just saying, they didn't sell enough tickets. Oh, well, I was going to go. Well, was gonna is good for this. International sign for jerking off. Was gonna doesn't get you shit, except your show's canceled. Because now this promoter is sitting there in their dirty apartment is thinking, wow, man, I'm losing. I got 3 tickets. It's $90. It's good money after bed. I got to pay each clown $1,600. Plus I got to pay a sound guy, plus security, plus fuck it. So FYI, for the future. To it. Any case, see you on Tuesday for If the Shoes Fit. That's be on the 15th. And then I'm hoping, I don't know where I'm going to be. I'm in that stage in the tour where I don't know where I'm going to be. And then the next show will be, and I'll be in Europe. And we'll have to adjust the time so you guys don't have to do all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, thanks for listening. I hear people bouncing around other rooms, so I'm not, the guys lurking by the window here. That's the thing about first floor. It's creepy. Anyway, I'm not going to scream to end the show, but you know how I'm going to end it? Look what you made me do! Don't die blinded.
Thanks for joining us this week for yet another episode of the Stomper podcast, featuring your host, Eugene S. Robinson. Follow Eugene's weekly newsletter, which is a soaring hit, over at eugenesrobinson.substack.com. If you're still hanging on to Twitter, he's there at Eugene S. Robinson. While you're at it, you can follow him on Insta at Mr. Sleep 3. That's the number 3. For more episodes of the show that seemingly never ends, go to showstopperpodcast.substack.com. Eventually, it will house all the Knuckle Up archives we can locate. We already have all the jiu-jitsu breakdowns for free. Check out Eugene on the Bad Boss Brief podcast, as well as the If the Shoes Fit podcast. Pick up his memoir, A Walk Across Dirty Water and Straight into Murderer's Row, today, and be sure to leave him a much appreciated, honest Amazon review. Hey, are you still there? I'm here too. This is me, June M. Williams, Eugene's producer. The Show Stomper has been produced since 2015 by Original Designs, owned and operated by myself, June M. Williams. I provide Eugene with things like videography, original show graphics, motion graphics, show logos, podcast syndication, social media, and more. I can be reached at orijunels@gmail.com, which is spelled ORIJUNELS@gmail.com.